Well, in this video, we are going to start a new series known as Matrix, and we are going to start with an introduction. What is a matrix? Well, it turns out that a matrix, if we consider this to be a matrix, A, B, C, and D, these are elements. The four elements are enclosed by brackets, and the first two elements, A and B, form a row. B and D, they form a column, and of course we have in this matrix we have two rows and two columns. So that means C and D is also a row, and of course A and C is also a column. So that is it. So also in this matrix we have a way we can define each of those elements. For example, A and D form what we call a leading diagonal. So this is a diagonal that we normally use so much, especially when we find things like determinants and so on. The other diagonal also, which is C and B, is called a secondary diagonal. Not so much do we use it, but at least it's good if you know that this is a secondary diagonal. So each element represents a number. So each of these elements, A, B, C, and D, represent a given number while doing some calculation. Well, we also have types of matrices. So if you have a matrix like this, A, B, C, D, E, and F, you notice that you have two rows, three columns, 1, 2, 3. So 3 columns. So this matrix, we call it a rectangular matrix. Because you notice it forms something like a rectangle. So in the next matrix, we notice that we have two rows and two columns. And of course you can see it forms something like a square. We call it a square matrix. So in the next matrix, you notice that we only have three rows, and we call it a column matrix. While this one, we notice that it has three columns, but one row, we call it a row matrix. So in the next video, we are going to look at how to find the determinant of a matrix.